Hey folks, Automatic here for the channel you are watching. I'm hoping this video finds you well. I'm doing real well. We're getting back into Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, and we are currently pretty much where we left off. We were marching out of Archeg. We are in pursuit of a group of 87 warriors. That's about all we know about them at this point. We're going to overtake them. And we did overtake them. Alright. Good deal. There's our cavalry. It's like they're heading down to the beach. We outnumber them, so honestly, I hope, we take minimal to no deaths. Maybe some casualties are expected. But I'd prefer that we do this by the book.
Troops! Soldiers!
Let's see.
Line formation!
Let's get a line formation going right here. Let's get the archers out beyond them.
Line formation! Move!
Right about there. Line up on the ridge. Archers in front.
Victory!
That's my signal to the cav.
Cavalry! Forward!
Let's see what they're doing. They're standing there, waiting. You know what? On second thought, change of plan. Let's get the infantry up in front. Infantry form a shield wall. They're bound to be loosing arrows here soon.
Form a shield wall! Horsemen! Form a line!
Okay, shield wall.
Troops!
Out in front.
Move!
Archers to the top.
Troops!
Spread them out a little bit more.
Move!
With a bias out there. All on his lonesome on his horse. Archers, let's advance a little bit more. Come on. Come on.
Forward!
And loose arrows.
Fire at will! Horsemen! Move! Soldiers! Dismount! Cavalry! Charge!
Cavalry's making a move. Let's have the infantry move up.
Troops! Advance! Troops! Loose formation!
Loose formation. Archers and advance as well.
Move! Soldiers, kill them all!
Let's hold position. Archers, keep up the fire. Damn, watch me though. Did you watch?
Victory!
Well, no deaths from our immediate command, but our army suffered 9 deaths. Compared to their 65, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Nearby, we've got reports of 156 warriors under command of Zarina, presumably marching south towards the vicinity of Varcheg. We are moving to intercept. You know what I miss? I miss the guy that rode along with me. I think he died. And we were supposed to name him in the last one. I don't know if we did, because I'm recording the audio for this just right on the heels of that. So he probably had a name, and I can't even say it. I just know he's gone. And it hurts. They should be just up here around this bend. You know, I had thought we'd be done with the snow since spring came. But we expected the other stuff. The battlefields thawing out. Disease, you know, taking hold. But the fact that there's still snow, it's upsetting. Oh shit, there they are.
Troops! Form a line!
Infantry, form a line. Get up here if you can.
Forward!
Before they do.
Troops! Form a line!
Archers on me.
Move!
Ah, my hand. It hurts, I tell you. Cavalry's coming up. Let's get the archers in front.
Move!
Forward on. That's gonna happen. Adamant knows he's been at this for a bit. Nice, nice. We're not all firing. Let's move up. Move up and spread out a little more, all the way down to that rock on our right.
Forward! Soldiers, move!
Infantry move up.
Cavalry! Line formation!
Alright, they're coming. Not as many as started out, though, I can say that.
Move!
Archers. Loose formation. Back to the top of the ridge. Infantry,
Troops,
forward.
onward!
Let's go. I'll make that a sword. Yeah, he won't last.
Charge!
Infantry hold.
Hold your ground! Soldiers! Forward!
Hell yeah, that works. I still miss my buddy on the horse, though. Lasho Neck, okay. Well, welcome aboard, Lasho Neck. We'll get you somewhere more secure than our army. And Zarina. Your name, you sound like, I don't know, a villain from G.I. Joe. Anyways, prisoner. Alright, let's take a look at the overall strategic situation, shall we? Get the map about there for yous. Okay, in terms of strategy, we're still up here by Varcheg. The King's army has set out from Varcheg. Looks like they're heading southeast. We will probably follow suit. After all, we do want to head to Mazhadan Castle. We want to reclaim that. If we talk briefly about like the conditions of things before the Sturgian offensive of last year, of 88. Before that fall, we had control of Ov Castle, we had control of Mekalovia, Mazhadan. The only thing they controlled was Omor, at least in this area, you know. Therefore, we want to retake all of that. We want to make their entire offensive for naught. The idea of getting into a better position than existed prior to that is kind of, I don't know, a high bar, because that would mean the sacking of Omor, and I would imagine there are just hundreds upon hundreds of troops there. Anyhow, as it stands, we're going to march down to Mazhadan Castle. Briefly before we do that, let's take a look at our party. Of course, we've got Adamant, Olverd the Grizzled, Polmark, Rothard, our good buddy Danos the Surgeon. He's why we're staying all alive, I guarantee it. Our little sister, Aldi, and Bias is down here somewhere. In terms of our troops, like under our direct command, it's just a mess of different types. I mean, remember we had to coerce these people into service from up here in Sturgia. So not very many regular Vlandian troops among us. We'll begin our march down to Mazhadan. Off to our east, there's 100 warriors. We might actually move on them. It seems like a wise idea. I don't know that we'll catch them, but as long as they retreat in this general direction, we're still heading the right way. More or less. We need to be going further south, but in the meantime, our scouts tell us that this group of 100 is commanded by someone named Gallic. Slowly but surely, we do seem to be gaining on him. If only he would turn further south, though. Get us out of the snow, at least. You know, now that I think about it, even in the height of summer, I don't know that Varcheg would be free of snow. It's up there in the mountains, after all, and we're pretty far north. We have caught up with Gallic and his 100, his band of 100. The cavalry, I'll go ahead and follow them, since we'll be able to get ahead and see if we can spot Gallic and his 100, his band of 100. Special band.
Move! After me!
This way.
Forward!
There they are. Okay, fair enough. Let's get archers up here.
Troops! Form a line! Move!
Right here if you can. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Forward!
There's like places you can't step, places you can.
Forward!
Yeah, we're gonna yell forward a few times, because
Move!
I'm gonna have to spread them out if they can get up here before their infantry makes a push forward. Of course, I don't think they are going to make a push forward. Oda fled? It's damn good to see you. Yeah, they can't decide what to do. They don't know what height they want to be on. We'll have the archers move up a bit. Let's get infantry up here and support.
Form a line!
I mean, I guess.
Move!
We got a lot of troops and not much mountain. Yeah, okay. For Skyrim's sake, that's the horse.
Soldiers!
Well, boys and gals, get used to this mountain. We're going to be staying on it for a minute. They've got a few archers, don't they? Let's move ours forward just a bit. Get more of you firing. Move up. Hey, great costume. Look at you. It is a mix, isn't it? We get all kinds. Our calves like, what do you want us to do?
Forward!
No. No. Wrong troops. Oh, not you guys. Not you guys. I was yelling to the cav.
Footmen! Advance!
Archers hold. Screw it. Archers charge. You guys are fine. You could help. Or at least come here. Hold your ground. Yeah, same with the archers. If anything, let's get the cavalry to wrangle up all the fleeing enemies. Look at that, folks. We chose it. Here's the hill we chose to die on, but we didn't. Yeah, go get him. Hey, he's probably running anyway. Maybe not, though. We've seen Stranger, right? We've seen where the one guy's like, screw it, I'm gonna keep charging your formation. So maybe he's one of those, huh? We did it, folks. Either way, that much is sure. So a few battles in a row. Granted, the odds have been on our side, but, you know, you don't enter into a battle where the odds aren't on your side. Not willingly. And so we've managed to do this. We just, as intended, we got to get to Mazadon and liberate that bitch. Here he comes. One death from our immediate command. 9 in total in the army. Compared to their 62. As for us, we are going to continue pressing south towards Mazadon Castle. And as we've gotten closer, we've got some information. It has 126 defenders, entirely composed of garrison and militia. And we will probably be laying siege to it. After all, it appears that from the west, King Durthart's army of almost 1,300 is approaching. And Aldrich is also out there in the field. Anyways, here we are at Mazadon. We will go ahead and begin the process of laying siege, which is a painful process, but you know, it's the most rewarding process there is. The hope is that the king meets up with us, and the king just met up with us. Fantastic. Well, it's no time for idle chit-chat. We've got to keep eyes on the siege. We're going to build a little siege equipment. I don't want to disappoint the king here. So we're going to go for a battering ram. And 2 siege towers. And if we get to it, an onager. But truly, once that ram is built, I kind of reserve the right to commence the assault. Nearby, there's like an enemy scouting force of 40. That's the only sign of the enemy that we've seen. Otherwise, in the woods, it's just the regular bands of looters and whatnot. Alright, we're going to commence the attack. Aldi, you stay close to me. Everyone else, you're looking great. Aldi, you're looking fine too. Don't sweat it. Alright. Let's look good before the king, you know? That's important. He already considers me a friend. I think this is you guys.
Follow me!
It is. Let's go. Ah, Mazadon. I love it. I mean, you got the flowers. You couldn't ask for a more picturesque spot. Not when we're hurling shit at it, per se, but generally in the spring it's lovely here. Just making sure. Gotta look after Aldi. Because Aldi could have a future, you know what I mean? And that's something that Adamant has to think about. Someday Aldi could, I don't know. What could you do, Aldi? You could cater to the needs of a wide consumer base. You could become available in over like 203 countries. You could be one of the largest market suppliers this side of I don't know what the rivers are called in this area. I don't know any. Let's go. It's like, want to show that we can lead the way, but at the same time, we don't want to get Aldi hurt. So, I guess a little bit of discretion would be advised. Ladders aren't going up. We'll see to that. If there's ladders. Huh, they don't even see me. There's not ladders. Where are our siege towers? Turn back, go back, go back. Siege towers never made it, or is that one down there? No, they never made it. Nobody's moving. Well, Aldi, I think you'll be safe. My goodness. There's a line to beat up Sturgians here. Yeah, are you guys in line to hit a Sturgian? Yeah, me too. Been here for days. Oh. Just when you think you're moving, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta muscle your way through, I guess, right? Nope. Excuse me. Pardon. Excuse me. Mind if I come through? Hot pizza coming through. Hot pizza. Excuse me. This is it. Now we're stuck on all sides, aren't we? Look at us. Dude, mind if I hop on your back for a second? Okay, we're moving. Oh, that was the blockage. Just like driving on the freeway, like sometimes it's pretty obvious what did it. Staircase, sorry. Yep, me too. There, pal. Who was that? That wasn't the king, was it? No. Well fought, Aldi. We did it. She's like, what did we do? I don't know. Watch me swing that thing. I don't know. We didn't do a lot. But you're damn right we celebrate. I'm up here like I killed 10 of them. I didn't. I waited in line. We will show mercy to the good people of Macedon, and will apologize for that brief period of time that Sturgia came back into their lives. I think they took that well. Alright, we are going to head out. Because now, I think our next target should be Mekalovia. Wait. Actually, to the west, our holding, Kranerog Castle, is under siege. We are going to head that way. Because we cannot abide that. We're not here to like lay siege to the same castle several times. It's 451 troops. Interesting. That's a large number of troops. Well, we've gotten as close as we want to get for now. I hate to just let them do this. How much of a garrison does Cranerog have? Because certainly they would help. 26 defenders. Hell, they have 61 prisoners. There's more prisoners in that place than defenders. All further to the east, there's groups, but they're just villagers. Groups of villagers. And it doesn't appear that Durthert is coming back. We're going to wait here on this ridge, watching the enemy force for the night, I guess. If the actual assault begins, we may take another course, but those 26 defenders won't last long. Yeah, we're going to have to do something. I wonder, is Aldrich coming this way yet? And he's not. At last check, he's heading to Varche. Durthert is also heading away. Let's get some information on Svevdorn's army. That's what we'd be up against here. He's got regular soldiers. He does have a lot of recruits. In terms of green troops, I mean, he's probably got 200 of them. But he does have some core, some trained military. And so, yeah, but not much. Boy, this would be a hell of a gamble. Or we fight our way into Cranerog Castle and take up the defenses there. We'll lose some troops, but we might try it. Let's appraise the situation, see what all that would involve. We could lose as many as 33 troops in the effort. Let's go for it. We fought our way through. And, yeah, we're in. We're in. We lost 16 troops. Alright. Now we just await the assault, I suppose. Interesting. I just feel like we'd be in a better position being inside the castle. At least we could take advantage of its defenses. Guess what? Durthert's on his way. I think we chose the right move rather than forcing a battle. Let's sally out. Alright. Whoa, 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 boy. Well, look at him. He's a regular mountain climber. Shit. Can't do this. I can't do this third person stuff. I'm not blaming it on that. It's my own incompetence, but Maybe Skyrim's not the fastest sword. Anyhow, I need to focus less on this and more on the troops, because here come them Sturgians. I don't know why I did that. That was foolish. Hold up here, infantry. We'll hold the high ground. Hell yeah. Get the archers up here as well. Guess I'm not controlling the cavalry.
On earth! Sergeants, take command!
Maybe I am. I don't know. It was all blacked out, so I didn't pick it. Here comes another wave of them. I'd say we've got the advantage now.
Soldiers!
Bring the archers up.
Move!
Nice and close.
Move!
Shit. I guess I am painting quite the target. Let's have the infantry hold the ground. Should better yet form up at the base. Music's cutting out. It's like, whoa. I'm not sure what to play here. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's play some Harry Chapin, and then we'll... I don't know. We'll switch it up. Play some Weird Al. They're like, okay, we fixed it. No, we're not. Yeah, okay. This works. Harry Chapin's good, though. So is Weird Al, honestly. Troops are like, what are we talking about? Man, the cavalry is just decimating them. I forgot about this when I marched in the King's army. There's a lot of us standing here as infantry. But I'm like, you know, we can be doing something. Form a line. You know what? Don't form a line. Just celebrate. That's important too. Adamant cares. Is what I learned today. Alright. On the heels of that, I think we will march out of Cranarog. After all, Adamant's not so wounded that he needs to be laid up. But he can still fight. Anyways, And honestly, in so many battles, he's managing troops so much, he's not doing as much fighting. So that shouldn't be so hard to accomplish. Really, his choices are Mekalovia Castle in the south, or Ov in the north, and I think we got one more battle in us. I believe we'll head towards Ov, just because I feel like Mekalovia is kind of a perilous castle as it is. The way it sits poised between all these nations, it's ripe for the taking from almost any faction. However, if we take Ov, which is just the way Ov is situated, it's the gateway to greater Sturgia, if you will. So it's just more strategic. If we were to take it, it'd be comparable to how Flinthold Castle was. It cuts the Sturgians off from their mainland, so to speak. Of course, Sturgian might argue that this is their mainland, but we take issue with that. Alright, we have reached Ov Castle. We passed 65 wolf skins on the way here. We're off to our left. They're behind us now. I can't imagine they'll interfere, so we'll go ahead and begin the siege. Here comes a sizable enemy army. They passed us. 160 or so. But they proceeded south, and Durthard's down there. So we are going to press on. Meanwhile, that aforementioned 65 wolfskin tribals, they've been floating all, we gotta get out of here. Situation has changed. We have several enemy forces closing in on us. I think what we'll do is we'll break west. We're going to be slow to begin with. Hopefully faster than that army of 550 down there. But we'll go after the Wolfskins party. That way, if they're just coming in, you know, we'll meet them head on. And hopefully wipe them out where they don't have the support of that larger army. So we're marching west. I think step 2 is we figure out where Durthard is. He's to the south. We could turn south. Head down by like the village of Ov. Yeah, we'll do that. Gotta pick up speed though. Got to. And there we go. As night falls, we pick up speed. We're actually widening the gap between ourselves and that army behind us. We're going to do a slight course correction and try to get in towards King Durthard's army. If nothing else, it seems like those two armies will come to blows, and that should be pretty decisive, just considering the numbers they have. And of course, the fact that King Durthard is commanding this group. Here we go. Durthard is pursuing. If a battle comes from this, I think it'll be the last one. And it doesn't. It doesn't. The enemy army is going to continue on its way. That's not great. There's another enemy army of God, 657 that just came in. And yet, we're laying siege to Ov Castle. Hold on. This needs to sink in here. Okay, well. Okay, I had to stop it there and process what just occurred. And what did just happen? Well, here in our siege encampment, we just received word. You see, the couriers basically showed up at the various encampments throughout this army and have instructed the commanders to cease any offensive operations and retire our commands west of Mazadon Castle. So, in other words, fall back. Once we reach that point, we are to compensate our armies and disperse them. An official ceasefire has taken hold. And the reasons for the ceasefire cited are various. Well, first, there's a sickness that has taken hold over this region as of late. The second thing cited is, of course, burying the dead, who are thawing out after a harsh winter. And, of course, last among these are strategic considerations. Although the inverse is true. Strategic considerations trump all else. And I think for the Sturgians, we were afraid that they would sue for peace some time ago. And it appears they finally have. As for us, I feel like we're down a little bit. We were on the precipice of assaulting Av Castle. And I've no doubt that we were going to take it. As for what the king thinks of this, supposedly he's on scene, right, with his army. Well, he's not. Obviously, we haven't seen him in person since the fall of Varcheg. And the reason for that is, about a week ago, the Sturgians sent out an envoy who rode by night to meet with King Durthert and discuss terms for peace. And among those terms were that the Sturgians can hold on to anything that they currently were in possession of, which now Av Castle is technically one of those. I guess in the grand strategy sense, that means Mazadon Castle is ours. Because the terms of the treaty were made before we captured it. But we're not going to give it up. And we're also not going to siege Av Castle. It would have been ours, I tell you. It absolutely would have been ours. So I guess I'll bring it to a close here. Here, we'll sleep through the night. Little recuperation for our forces here. Let's get together enough cohesion to stay together, at least until we get back west of Mazadon Castle, and then we'll split. That seems to make the most sense. Oh, we're on the move. Scratch that. We'll stay put. We'll stay put for a second. I think what I want to do is we'll go ahead and say our goodbyes now.
It's been a while.
It has been. It's like, you mean we've been at this for a while? By the time we get home, I think it will have almost been a year since Adamant's been here. So yes, indeed, Armand. Yes, indeed. I must leave now, my friend. Elandera, it's been good fighting with you. I mean, not us fighting, but fighting, aside you. You kept your head down. You were kind of like Alwyn. I think she's already taken off, unfortunately, but thank you, Elandara. Perik says, a hard day's work taking Mazadon Castle, but worth it. It was worth it, my friend. It was. Got us a little more out of this deal than the diplomats would have settled on. So, I'm happy for that. I must leave now, my friend. Until next time, indeed, Peric, there will be a next time. And last but certainly not least, Odafled. Thanks for doing what you did, responding to my pleas for help, and coming all the way up here to pitch in. I'm certain that between us and Aldrich's army, we made a difference. I guess it's obvious that when Durthert showed up, he made a difference too, but I don't think any of this would have happened without your involvement. You showed up at a time in which, I don't know, we were in great need. Anyways, I've said enough, Odafled. I know you came up here for other reasons, and I'm sorry that you were denied for Ermagerd. But it's Ermagerd. And frankly, I'm looking forward to going home and seeing her. So I feel like you and I have been through a roller coaster. Now it's time to get off. Yes, goodbye. Awkward. Okay, so now that that's done, and the army is disbanded, we will begin our journey home. Actually, you know what? We'll just stay camping while the army heads out. We're going to go ahead and call it here. I've gone a little over, but then again, I didn't anticipate the war coming to a close. So, folks, as always, this is Automatic for Automatic Games. If you like this kind of thing, do that. And if you subscribe to this kind of thing, do that instead. You can do both. Good night.